David Ferrall with Nest Realty.
I'm Jim Duncan with Nest Realty.
We're sitting here at the rooftop bar.
The rooftop.
New bar in Crozet, sits on top of Piedmont Place.
Yep.
Any other news in Piedmont Place that you can think about?
There's one thing. It's rhymes with West.
Nest West.
Nest West. They're opening a sort of an outpost of Nest here in Piedmont Place in about 2 weeks. So 1st of May, give or take, you'll see nesters floating about more so than we already are.
Yeah. So if you have any questions and you don't want to trek downtown to the Charlottesville office, you can come out here to Crozet.
For Albemarle and Charlottesville as a whole, contracts are up about 5% year over year. New construction is up 49%, and resales are down 5%. So that's we're seeing a lot of new construction in Charlottesville and Albemarle.
It bespeaks the lack of resale inventory.
Correct. Looking specifically at contracts in Crozet. Crozet, again, is Brownsville and Crozet Elementaries. Yep. First quarter, 1st January through 31 March. In 2016, there were 81 contracts. In 2017, there were 98. So we're up a bit.
Yep.
In 2016, there were 27 new, and this year there were 45 new. So the new construction is killing it out here still.
When we look at actual sales of what closed, we talk about this sometimes, sales versus contracts. Sales are sort of a lagging indicator because they're from contracts that were from a prior quarter.
45, 60 days, give or take.
That being said, as long as we talk consistently, sales were up 14% over last year. We had 50 sales in the quarter actually closing. Median price was up 10%. There were 15 sales of new construction versus 14 at the same time last year, so up slightly. Interestingly, for the first time in a while, square footage of those new construction homes are down a little bit. So that's
objectively, or subjectively, I think that's fantastic news. I mean, I think it's, you build smart with the right space. You don't need to have 6,000 square feet.
Not surprisingly, half the new sales were in Old Trail. It's where a lot of the new construction is going on. Second place this quarter was Fox Chase. They had 3 sales, new constructions in Fox Chase.
And Fox Chase Landing is a neighborhood that I'm actually marketing at the back of Fox Chase. Lots of new construction, custom homes, good stuff happening in there.
What about Ferrall? That's on the backside, right next to Fox Chase.
Ferrall's on the other side of Licking Hole. It has some of the, again, I'm representing the seller, but it has some of the best views in Crozet. Water views, mountain views. I have fun driving my Subaru, 4-wheeling around the land right now, so it's fun to show.
I think the other thing we should share with folks is it's not an urgency, but the days on market of properties as they enter the market is really dropping significantly. And what were the exact numbers?
Last year in Crozet, the average days on market for homes was 111. This year in 2017, average days on market was 86.
So I don't know about you, but I'm advising my clients if they're even thinking about purchasing a house, they should talk to a lender, they should get pre-approved, they should know their comfort level. That way, if they see something they like, they can act.
You get ready to jump. And actually, back on the contracts, of the 53 resales that went under contract first quarter 2017, 19 of those had days on market of under a week. 18 of those had days on market of over 30 days. So I mean, I think it's the good stuff. A lot of the good stuff moves extremely fast. But it's important to note that most of the stuff that we're seeing go under contract is in a neighborhood or subdivision. Of those 98 under contract, only 16 of those were on properties with more than an acre,
which we normally consider being areas outside of sort of downtown Crozet or the downtown subdivision. Speaking of Crozet, a lot of things happening around here.
Just looking through our list here, the perimeter trail around Crozet Park has opened, and it's paved. It's beautiful. The dog park there is fantastic. Rooftops open. Nest West.
I've heard about that. PRN's working on a container restaurant. Some of you might have seen that if you're driving along 250. They're stacking containers in the back there. This could be a restaurant, drinking area, sort of a whole entertainment area. I think
they're going to have an area for dogs. They have an area for kids, separated.
And the improvement at the Great Value is really remarkable. If you haven't been in the Great Value in the last 2 or 3 weeks,
go. It changes almost every day, and it is getting better and better, more open, more stuff.
And I'd like to point out it's continuing to serve the whole community. I was in the dollar aisle last week. The dollar aisle used to be 4 feet wide. It's 15 feet wide now.
Wow.
So I love to see the continued commitment to the whole range of people in Crozet.
Absolutely. Another thing, the Crozet trails. I ride my mountain bike around the Crozet trails, respectfully and politely. And it's amazing how connected we are in Crozet. Foothill Crossing, you're about 10-minute bike ride from Foothill Crossing
Nice.
to
Nice.
downtown Crozet.
Walkability, rideability is all increasing almost daily.
Yeah, we're getting to the point now where you can live in Crozet and not get in your car to do much of anything.
So,
I'm Jim Duncan with Nest.
I'm David Ferrall with Nest Realty. Make sure you stop by Piedmont Place sometime after the 1st of May.
Yeah.
Come see us at our new office. Come say hello, and we'll see you then.